takes us down a different path. And so, you know, when I got married, that was one thing, or even before. And then when I had children, that was another frame of a route that I was on. And then when my children all left, that was a different time. But I remember when I turned 50, so you know I'm older than 50, right? But I remember when I turned 50, that was when a significant route changed for me. Most people during that time when they lose their kids or their kids go off, they're going, oh, what am I going to do now? Me, I'm going, yes, now it's my time. I can do what I have had in my heart to do for so long. And it took me down a different, as you can see, a totally different path. That's when traveling started more, that's when writing started more, speaking engagements, and as you can see, even some of this. So I see it as seasons as well. So you may be wondering, you know, what is he talking about when you lose some of the past stuff? Well, some of that is some decisions you've made. Some of that is, you know, I made some really awful decisions. Can I ever get rerouted back onto some things? And I will tell you yes, because I've made some bad decisions myself, but I could get back on the better plan that God had for me. And I'm so thankful that I am. So that was just some thoughts that I had.
No, absolutely.
Around some of that.
That's good, and we all face those different seasons in life where, like you said, you get married, you have children, your children grow up, they become teenagers, they move out of that. Those are all different, and some people, they get stuck in my kids are moving out, now what do I do with my life? And you need to look at that as an excitement. Well, okay, God's got something new for me. I just retired, now what? Yeah. Now what am I going to do? Just sit at home and do? No, God's got seek Him out. Don't retire. You can retire from the job you're doing, but He's got something else for you to do. What is it that He has for you? And it takes people that even older than you that you can go to and say, how did you deal with this? I remember my wife and I talking to people before we had teenagers and asking advice about teenagers. I said, I can't help you with that. I don't have teenagers. Never had teenagers. I could tell you what I think I would do, but I tell you what, when my kids become a teenager, I may do the opposite of what I'm telling you right now. Now that we have teenagers, we can say, well, I can help you out a little bit. So you find people that have been at the crossroad. They've traveled the same road, different circumstance, but they've got some experience and they can help you along the way. But every moment, season, time in life is a change. It's an opportunity, and God just has a way of restoring that time. Destinations within a destination. Lois, this is just a stop in your destination. You have a bigger destination, but this is a destination within your destination. It positions you for something else. It prepares you for something more. We have to start recognizing that in our own lives. We can't look at it as a stop in the road. And I think sometimes we do that. We look at it like, all right, this is a roadblock. I'm just stopped up now. Look at it as, okay, God, what are you doing in this?
I feel like I have a prophetic word for just about every one of you in here. I'm going to say just the word, okay? But I feel like it's really, I think it's for me too, because I think this is what the Lord's been saying to me. But as I look at you, I can see that God has you right now in that crossroad. You're in a major decision, and as I look at you, I can see almost some of the crossroads that you're at, because I know you. I know most of you very well. The word, I guess, that God wants to say to you is that, just like Steve had said earlier, you may feel unsure about the changes that are coming forward in your life, or something that new is going to be happening, or some of you are going to be forced into the change whether you like it or not. But the Lord wants you to know is that He has prepared you. He has set you up for this change. This change is a good change, and He wants you to be assured that if you make the decision to go on the path that He has for you, that you're going to be in it with Him. He's got you, He's taught you, He's prepared you, and you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm hearing. You're ready. You're ready. Now some of you are going, I don't know what that means for me. Ask the Lord about it.
Mm-hmm.
Ask the Lord, what does that mean when He says that I'm at this crossroad? And some of you are thinking, I'm not at a crossroad. Well, I can guarantee you, you're going to be right off quick. I can sense that in the spirit right now, that God has got you at a point in your life where something is going to change. It's going to be a career change, it's going to be a position change, it's going to be something that is going to take place in your life. Because we're at a crossroads lots of times in our lives. I was a teacher for 16 years. God said, this is your last year of teaching. What? What are you talking about? This is my career. This is what I studied to do. This is what I wanted to do. And He said, no. And you know, I fought it from October till June. I fought that because I thought in the flesh, no, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Come June, at the end, the last day of school, at 2 o'clock, I had to write, that was the last day, I wrote my resignation, took it down to the superintendent, and walked out there. And I will tell you, as soon as I left the building, I was crying in the building. As soon as I left the building, my heart leaped. You know why? Because God had said, this is what's going to happen. And when that happened, when I got out there, He repositioned me for what I do now. New career, new change, but I'll tell you, it was miserable. But when I actually followed through in my heart, what I knew God was telling me to do, then that's when my heart just started leaping. I guarantee you, you're going to be at crossroads. God's got you. He's with you, whatever that is.
That's
so
good.
do you want to close in prayer?
Yeah, I'll close in prayer, and then you're free to leave, but if you want prayer, I'm here. All right? Father, I thank you. I thank you that we do have detours in life, because the detours of life are being guided by you. You're getting us to where we need to go. Father, I pray for each and every one here, that no matter where they are in the process, that they will get divine direction from you. They will hear clearly as to the step they need to take. And most importantly, they will walk in peace in that. They will enjoy the journey that they're on. That they will see the opportunities around them. That they will embrace where you have them at right now. Father, that may each one of us be open to what you have for our lives, that we won't limit you, we won't put restrictions on how you work in our life, but we will just be open, we will embrace change, and we will be determined to go towards that destination that you have, and that nothing can stop us. I thank you that you are restoring time, you're restoring the years that the enemy has stolen, and it will be like nothing has ever been lost. So Father, I thank you for it, and we all say we're here to do whatever it is you would have for us. We'll go wherever you ask us to go. We'll do whatever you tell us to do. I thank you for this journey. In your name I pray. Amen.